Good evening, traders, and welcome to another StockX post-market recap where we give you the insights on what we did today, how we did it, and the reason out for all our plays and so forth. Just like before, we had another successful day managing our trades. And first off, I want to say that this market is not easy. There's a lot of chop that's been happening, but because of this overall chop, we still find a lot of opportunities that are available. There's always opportunities when it comes to trading, and definitely cash is a position here as well. First thing I want to go over is basically share a little bit about our model, what numbers did we pick, what was the game plan going in today, and kind of highlight our key numbers that we were looking for, and also our STX option pricing model numbers. So if you guys are watching this for the first time, I share every day basically what's happening on in our channel, and what we did in the market to highlight the transparency in our room. I show every position the moment I get in and the moment I get out, and I give advance warnings of it as well. So unlike other services, we highlight our transparency, and we also give everyone the opportunity to test our mentorship trial for completely free. You get 5 trading days. And if you guys are interested, definitely click the link in our bio to test out our mentorship, because, for everyone that's been joining, you know, everyone has been signing up for a reason, and our mentorship continues to grow. And I'm very happy to see that as well. We took on a couple of trades so far. No major red day that we had, but we were quite successful here. So first off, if we look into our winner circle here, which we show our wins, you could pretty much see that I took on 2 winning trades that I had sold. We had the SPX 4580 calls that we had at open. These actually hit my target at 4, but I got a bad fill. My target was to sell these at 4, and pretty much other people in the room made nice returns. Right over here, you can see that some equity play wins and some move towards the upside, and we also made some money off Tesla here as well, and a little bit about that detail here. Okay. Just to go over my spreadsheet here where I go over all my trackers. So basically, I was holding 2 swings as well that I decided to sell pre-market. Now, these trades normally, I think, it's all right, let it go, because we still have the full week to do. But I felt that as an account management purpose, it was better just to get rid of them and pretty much close in a positive. Okay. So if we don't consider these trades over here, pretty much we're net positive around 3 to 4 thousand on for the week so far. So if you can see over here, if we don't consider these trades at all, let's see, let's get rid of these. We're up nicely. Okay, we're up nicely there. Okay, so definitely we are swinging these plays here only because we see that SPX has an opportunity to move lower based on our model here. But overall, you can see there's way more green trades than red trades, and these trades were doing pretty fine too. But I decided to sell in order to remain profitable, because the market has been very choppy, and it's a tough trading market. A lot of people are not doing so well, but we are consistently doing well. Our members are doing well, and it's always good to see that happen as well. Most of those swings that I have here are from last week, and last week we also did very well. So these are carry forward trades, which I'm not really concerned about as well. Okay, so for today, our SPX numbers are as follows. We had our level 1 bullish inflection number at 45.72, 45.85, and 4600. On the downside, it was 45.45, 45.35, and 45.24. And each of these inflection points, just like I mentioned here, so we gave these numbers time-stamped over here. Each of these inflection points has a meaning to it. So if you guys are new to my channel here, you can pretty much see that they're just not any ordinary levels. They're derived from our option premium analysis. Okay, each level has a specific meaning. So if you go to our STX model room here, the level 1 represents a gatekeeper, meaning that if the market stays within that level 1 bullish or bearish, then that tells you that the market's going to be sitting in a tight pocket. So as you can see over here, if we go back on our SPX chart here, we pretty much seen at first that the SPX 4572 is a clear resistance over here. So just exactly right at this point over here at open, the market pulled back right at the spot, and then briefly managed to get through, but because it didn't go to that level 2 bullish at 45.85, the trend was not confirmed, and therefore we didn't do anything about that. Okay, now you can pretty much see that it's been trading within the pocket all day here. This 45.72 was a very hard level to break here, and pretty much we closed near the futures high as well. So what we did here is that right at open, I noticed that there was a good opportunity to get calls. So we took the calls up here. They went up more than 100%. I got a bad fill on the sell side, but it was up, close to 100%. So we sold here, and we decided to get Tesla today. So the reason why we had gotten Tesla is because Tesla at one point got out of our chop range. So this is the overall heat map that I use on a weekly basis to get a larger overview. We look at both at a macro and a micro point of view when it comes to analyzing these stocks. So this right here is the Tesla analysis over here. So we noticed that Tesla looks pretty bullish once it got above 242, and we took some calls there as well. And once we took that call, we noticed that the level 1 bullish, which was at 246, where's the stopping ground. So that's exactly where we sold our calls, which was near the high of the day. So perfect sell over here on our calls. We got out because we knew that inflection point is a very tough number to break in a chop market. So you can see that it stopped over here. Now, our STX model is so accurate that you can pretty much see that a lot of these stocks are stopping at those key points over here, okay? And that helps us become a lot successful. You can see over here that NVIDIA pretty much held the level 3 bearish support, which is usually the estimated bottom of the entire week. Very hard level to break, bounced off that. Now it's back in the chop trading range. You can see that Meta over here is currently at a level 3 bearish as well, which signifies weakness in the text so far, because you see a lot of them as well. And you see that LRCX over here is bounced off our estimated weekly low, which is at 690. So tough level to break, and it popped off that mark over here as well. When we look at Microsoft here, you can see it popped around our level 2 bearish, which confirms the trend. Usually if a pop happens on level 2 resistance or support, then the pop is only temporary. So a lot of these tech stocks are seeing a lot of weakness, and the trend for the downside is confirmed on these stocks here. And you can pretty much see that SMCI closed at 262, just around our level 1 bearish inflection point. So I did have SMCI calls, but I didn't like the fact that it was losing premium and it wasn't able to get a gap above, stuck in this range here. So we decided to get out of the calls and transition to the puts, because it does look like when every tech stock has seen their level 2 bearish inflection point and SMC hasn't, is a good opportunity to play the downside here as well. Another stock that actually looked pretty weak here as well is we've seen banks looking very weak, and we're starting to see weakness here, where I'm seeing GS starting to hit my inflection point back towards the downside. So that's not a good thing overall moving forward. Okay, so I also managed to confirm the bearish chop range, which is a strong support area at 45.64 and 45.50. So that pretty much is what you see over here as well. And that's the key thing. I actually estimated that the bottom on SPX would be 45.50, and that's exactly what you see over here as well. So now we were going to be talking about what I see going forward. So because I see a lot of these techs hitting their trending inflection points towards downside, I think that the market may move lower going forward. And now we're starting to see that trend hit for the key bank stocks as well. So considering that there's not a lot of economic news as well, tomorrow we do have the Bank of Canada rate announcement, and we do also have the ADP non-farm payroll report, and we have a 10-year bond auction for the UK. Okay, so some decent events and can pretty much move the market. We do know that MDB earnings came out as well. This shouldn't be a major market mover, but it's down on that, and that can implicate other tech stocks like Snow. Okay, so Snow was actually one of the strong stocks that we had seen hit our level one bullish area, unable to break, and now trending lower. So if it hits this 179 tomorrow, then that's not going to look so good for the overall cloud space as well. Okay, guys. So that's all I got for you guys right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the details here. But even though my estimated market range is at 45.50, it does look like SPX is likely to go below there. And if so, it's very possible that we could see 4500 retest again. You know, the JP Morgan collar, which we talk about in our chat, is around 1515. So just keep an eye out for that. If SPX cannot manage above 4550, we're looking at a higher likely that the market's going to be bearish today. So sorry, tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Another successful day. Join the StockX room, and you won't regret it. Okay, because we're giving all this information and we're crushing it on a daily basis. We're constantly getting awesome plays right off the bat, making that money, and then we're simply just adding swings with our profits. That's my style. That's the way I like to do it, and it has been working a lot for many members. A lot of members are growing their accounts by taking profits on a daily basis and not even looking back and simply closing their trading accounts and waiting for the next day when I find the right opportunity to do so. So I'll see you guys in the chat. Let's get that money, and thanks for tuning in.